This is the moment they said would never come. While most of America was asleep, U.S. forces moved on Venezuela, and by the time the sun came up, Nicolás Maduro was gone, captured, flown out of the country, along with his wife. President Trump confirmed it himself on Truth Social just hours ago. One operation, one night. And a dictator who's terrorized his own people for over a decade, finally facing justice. But here's what makes this even bigger. This wasn't just a military strike. This was the result of months of strategic pressure, led by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, a man who's been warning America about Maduro for years. And now, Washington delivered. What happened in Caracas last night is already sending shockwaves across Latin America, because this changes everything. The explosions started around 2 in the morning, local time. Caracas, the capital, the heart of Maduro's regime. Witnesses reported low-flying aircraft, multiple blasts near Fort Tiuna, Venezuela's largest military complex, smoke rising in the night sky, power outages across the city. This wasn't a warning shot. This was the real thing. According to U.S. officials, the Army's Delta Force, one of the most elite special operations units in the world, carried out the capture mission. Maduro and his wife, Cilia Flores, were secured and flown out of Venezuelan territory before sunrise. Trump called it a brilliant operation, months of planning, precision execution, and a clear message to the world. But this didn't happen overnight. For months, the Trump administration had been tightening the pressure on Caracas. Warships deployed to the Caribbean, aircraft carriers positioned off the coast, dozens of drug trafficking boats destroyed in open water, and behind all of it, Marco Rubio. The Secretary of State has made Venezuela a personal mission for years. He's called Maduro a narco-dictator. He's pushed for maximum pressure. He's warned that the regime posed a direct threat to American security. And now, according to a Republican senator briefed on the operation, Rubio has indicated that Maduro will face criminal charges in the United States. Let that satisfacer por un momento. A sitting foreign president, captured by U.S. forces, and now potentially heading to an American courtroom. This is historic. The reaction has been immediate. Venezuelan Vice President Delcy Rodriguez went on state television demanding proof of life for Maduro. She says the government doesn't know where he is. Colombia's president called for an emergency meeting of the Organization of American States. Russia condemned the operation, and the United Nations Security Council is expected to convene. But here in the United States, the response from Republicans has been clear. This is what strength looks like. For years, critics said Maduro couldn't be touched, that the regime was too entrenched, that military action would be too risky. Trump and Rubio just proved them wrong. Now, what comes next? The Trump administration says it anticipates no further military action in Venezuela. The mission, they say, was targeted, surgical, focused on removing Maduro from power. But the situation on the ground is far from stable. Venezuela's defense minister has called for a massive deployment of military forces across the country. The government declared a national emergency, and millions of Venezuelans are waking up to a country without the man who ruled it for over a decade. What happens in the coming days will depend on how the Venezuelan military responds and whether the opposition can step into the vacuum. Maria Corina Machado, the Nobel Peace Prize-winning opposition leader, has not commented publicly, but her movement has been fighting for this moment for years. There are still questions. Did Trump have congressional authorization for this strike? He says he'll address that at a press conference later today. Where exactly is Maduro being held? The administration hasn't said. And what does this mean for U.S. relations with Latin America going forward? But one thing is already clear. The Trump administration just did what no other administration was willing to do. They took action. And whether you agree with how it happened or not, the Maduro era is over. This is a developing story, and the world is watching.
God bless America.